Vision is the source and hope of life. The greatest gift ever given to mankind is not the gift of sight, but the gift of vision. Sight is a function of the eyes. Vision is a function of the heart. Eyes that look are common, but eyes that see are rare. Nothing noble or noteworthy on earth was ever done without vision. No invention, development, or great feat was ever accomplished without the inspiring power of this mysterious source called vision. Civilizations were born and developed through the driving power of a visionary leader. The canvas of history is painted with evidence of the creative, tradition-defying force of vision. Social, economic, architectural, medical, scientific, and political achievement and advancements owe their conception and birthing to the power of vision. Any civilization that is trapped in a time warp of the past, suffocated by the traditions of past experiences, and buried in the grave of the glories of past successes, is doomed to die. Vision is the key to unlocking the gates of what was and what is, to propelling us into the land of what could be and has not yet been. Vision sets you free from the limitations of what the eyes can see and allows you to enter into the liberty of what the heart can feel. It is vision that makes the unseen visible and the unknown possible. Vision also makes suffering and disappointment bearable. Vision generates hope in the midst of despair and provides endurance in tribulation. Vision inspires the depressed and motivates the discouraged. Without vision, life would be a study in cyclic frustration within a whirlwind of despair. Vision is the foundation of courage and the fuel of persistence. It was vision that inspired the first biblical civilization established by the great hunter Nimrod. Vision produced the great Egyptian civilization over 4,000 years ago and gave rise to the towering pyramids that still amaze us today. Vision inspired the Greeks to produce philosophy and art that still impact the thinking of our world. Vision motivated the great Roman Empire to expand its influence and colonize the known world. Vision inspired the explorers who circumvented the globe and ignited the creation and expansion of many of the nations that we know today. Vision transformed the agricultural world into the industrial age. Vision gave birth to the thousands of inventions in the last 2 centuries that have transformed our lives. It was the vision of flight that inspired the Wright brothers to invent the airplane. It was the vision of light that possessed Thomas Edison to invent the light bulb. It was the vision of a desk-sized computer that motivated Steve Jobs to invent the desktop computer. It was the vision of giving every person access to people-friendly software that inspired Bill Gates to develop and invent the Microsoft global empire. Vision is the energy of progress. Our world today is in desperate need of vision. Even a casual look at the prevailing conditions in our 21st century world is enough to produce fear, hopelessness, uncertainty, insecurity, emotional and social trauma, depression, disillusionment, discouragement, and despair. The threat of economic collapse, social disintegration, moral decay, religious conflict, political instability, global health epidemics, ethnic cleansing, and the clash of civilizations demands leadership that can see beyond the now into a preferred future, that has the skill to transfer that vision into reality, and that has the courage to inspire us to go there. The wise king of Israel, Solomon, stated in his book of Proverbs, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Proverbs 29:18. These words have been quoted and repeated by millions of people over the years because they capture the significant role vision has in our individual, corporate, and national lives. The full essence of his statement implies that where there is no revelation of the future, people throw off self-control, personal discipline, and restraint. Simply put, vision is the source of personal and corporate discipline. There are many who have no vision for their lives and wonder how to obtain one. There are others who have a vision but are stuck in the mud of confusion, not knowing what to do next. Then there are those who had a vision but have abandoned it because of discouragement, disillusionment, some measure of failure or frustration. If you are in one of these categories, the principles and power of vision is designed to help you understand the nature of vision, define vision, capture or recapture a personal vision, simplify your vision, and document your vision. I also hope to help you understand the principles of vision and to provide the practical tools and skills necessary to bring your vision into reality. You were born to achieve something significant, and you were destined to make a difference in your generation. Your life is not a divine experiment, but a project of providence to fulfill a purpose that your generation needs. This personal purpose is the source of your vision and gives meaning to your life. I therefore encourage you to believe in your daydreams and to reconnect with your passion. Your vision awaits your action. Your future is not ahead of you, it lies within you. See beyond your eyes and live for the unseen. Your vision determines your destiny.